Once upon a time, there was a kingdom divided into two parts: the thriving Suma district and the forgotten land simply known as Otherland. High in the mountains of Otherland lived a boy. He had no family of his own, and he was raised by an old pirate who had long given up on adventure. The boy didn't have much, and because of that, no one took him seriously. Every single night, he would lie beneath the stars and dream of a better life, dream of belonging, dream of being seen. Far below in the heart of the kingdom, the king ruled with a cold heart. He saw no value in the people of Otherland. They were ignored, dismissed, and left to fend for themselves. But everything was about to change. You see, a legend, long forgotten by most, told of a time when a mighty dragon ruled the skies. The kingdom, they said, was built atop the very mountain where the dragon once slept. One day, the legend warned, the dragon would return to reclaim its home, and only a blade forged from one of its teeth could defeat it. That blade had been driven into a block of ice centuries ago, and only the worthy one could pull it free. Many had tried, none had succeeded. One night, as the boy sat staring up at the stars like he always did, he saw something unusual, a shadow in the sky, growing larger, closer. It wasn't just any shadow, it had wings, massive wings. The dragon had returned. The boy immediately ran to the pirate, his only family, shouting what he had seen. At first, the pirate didn't believe him, but when he looked up and he saw the creature approaching, he couldn't deny it. Both of them ran to their airship and they began to fly above the kingdom, shouting, "The dragon is coming, the dragon is coming." But no one listened, all because they were from the other land. The people of Suma district dismissed them. They didn't even bother to look up, so they couldn't see the dragon. There was only one thing left to do. They had to try to pull the blade from the ice. They flew to the mountaintop where the sword was set to lie. The pirate jumped down first and tried with all of his strength. But he pulled, and the blade would not budge. Defeated, he stepped back. The boy didn't even want to try it at first. His whole life he had been told he was nothing. How could he be the worthy one? But then the screams began. People from the Suma district were finally looking up, and now they saw it. The dragon was real, and he was angry. The boy looked at the blade. He felt something rise within him. He stepped forward, gripped the blade with both hands and pulled, and nothing. The blade didn't even move. He fell to his knees, heart heavy with defeat. But the screams got louder. Something deep inside urged him to try again. He stood up, clenched the blade tighter, and pulled with all of his strength. In the blink of an eye, the blade broke free. The air seemed to get lighter. The blade glowed in his hands, and without hesitation, the boy ran toward the dragon. He jumped higher than he ever had before. Blade raised, and with a single strike, he brought down the creature. The dragon was defeated, and the kingdom was saved. People stared in disbelief. How could a boy from the other land, someone they never cared about, be the one to save them all? The king approached him, humbled, and removed his crown. "You have done what none of us could," he said. "The crown is yours if you want it." But the boy shook his head. "I don't want to be the king," he said. "I just want to be treated like everyone else. No more Suma district, no more Otherland, just one kingdom, united." The king nodded, and from that day forward, the walls that once divided the kingdom crumbled. The people stood together, and the boy who had once been invisible became a legend. Not because he wore a crown, but because he believed in a better world.